Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about how to draw a detailed dragon. So, if you are up for a challenge with your artwork today, this is going to be a good drawing for you. But we are going to need to start this out by drawing the number 732. So, a 7, a 3, and a 2. And you want to leave some space in the back of your 732 so that we have room for the tail of the dragon. You can see here, this is what it looks like when it's done. And the 7 is going to be the dragon's wing, and then behind that's going to be the tail. So I'm going to draw my 7, 3, and 2 kind of close to the middle of my paper like this. 7, 3, and 2. So the first few steps is on the tip of the 2, or this round part of the 2, they start to draw the horn, which is kind of like a curved upside down letter V. In this round part, they draw a dot for the nose. And then at the tip of the 2, they draw the eye, which is just a circle with a dot in it. Now, they gave their dragon angry eyebrows. If you want to give them different eyebrows, you can, but I'm going to make mine look more like the one in the book. So I just draw a slightly curved line right there. After that, it looks like they start to add some detail on the wing. So they make this part of the number 7 a little longer. And then the corner of the number 7 right here, where I made that dot, they draw a line that goes above the 7 like this, and a line that goes in between the 2 lines and the number 7 like this. So that is step 2. Step 3 is they're going to start to connect the 2 and the 3 together, because this number 3 is going to be like the back of the head for the dragon, part of its neck. And then again, number 7 is the wing. So from the top of the eye, make a curved line that comes around and touches the tip of the number 3 like this. And then the bottom of the number 3, there's going to be a curved line that touches almost the bottom of the number 7 like this. And then to start to make the wing, the tips, these 3, the tips of the lines that came off of the number 7 for the wing, we're just going to make a curved line that goes from here to here, a curved line that goes from here to here. And then we're almost going to touch the bottom of the 7 for this last one, but this part I'm just going to make a curved line that goes from here, and then it's a little bit farther off. And then they're also starting to make the teeth for their dragon, the bottom row of teeth. There's going to be like one really big curved like upside down letter V for this tooth, and then they get smaller as they go back in the mouth, kind of like that. After that, they are going to start to make the tail and like the jaw of the dragon, and also the wing in the back of the dragon that's going to be slightly overlapped by this wing right here. So I'm going to draw a line that goes behind this wing, and this is going to be that tail I talked about earlier, where I left myself some space. The second wing, I'm going to draw kind of like a number 7 again, but it's going to be a little wider. So like the space in between the 7 is going to be more open. That's what I mean by that. So it's like a number 7 again, but it's a little wider. And then they draw like this part of the wing for this part, for this wing. So let's say this is wing 1 and this is wing 2. I'm going to try to draw this part of wing 1 on wing 2 right over here. So I'm going to draw that line like that. And then where this corner is on the wing, you can see here we have like the 2 lines coming off. So I'm going to draw a line coming off here, and then when I hit the first wing, I stop. A line coming off over here, and when I hit the first wing, I stop again. Okay, so where they also draw the bottom of the jaw. So I'm going to draw a line that comes down a little bit off the tip of the mouth, the bottom part of the mouth. And then it comes back and goes a little bit past that number 2 that we drew. And then it comes up like this. And then they make horns. These two parts of the number 3 kind of become the horns. So they draw these curved lines that go like this. Looks like they draw 5 curved lines. If you want to draw more or less, that's okay. And on the bottom, they drew 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got some horns on the top of a head and then the back of the head. After that, it looks like they start to draw some spikes on the tail. So these are going to be kind of similar to how the teeth were done. And then they're going to start to do the legs. The legs are going to be kind of interesting. They're going to be below the body, like the top part of the body where the wings are. So I'm going to draw like a number 11. It's kind of tilted to the side for the front leg. And then a curved line in the back that comes around like this. And then kind of a straight line that comes off of this one, off of that tip of the 11. And then to draw the claws, it's basically like a letter M almost. So I'm coming down this part, I'm writing an M, and then coming back up. And then for the back leg, I'm drawing, it looks like kind of like a letter V on its side a little bit, like this. And then next to that letter V, I'm drawing a letter U. It's like a bent leg. And then coming off of this tip of the V, I'm drawing a curved line that goes this way. Coming off of this tip of the letter U, I'm drawing a curved line, similar to the first one I drew. And then same thing. I'm going to make these lines a little longer and then draw a letter M there. All right, for this next step, it looks like they start to add some spikes to the back of the dragon's neck and lower body. So they're kind of like upside down letter U's. I'll draw a few here, and there's a few here. And then for the tail, it's like a kind of slightly curved line that hits the foot and then it stops. My tail's a little bit shorter than the one in the book. That's okay. Yours can be a little longer, a little shorter. It doesn't have to be an exact copy. And for the stomach, I'm going to draw another curved line that hits the back of my dragon's arm like this. And then for like the chest and the neck, I'm going to draw a line that comes from this part of the arm of the dragon and then hits the back of the jaw like that. And then the last real step, besides adding just like little details, is adding the second arm. I'm sorry, the third and the fourth leg. And those are going to be overlapped by most of the body and some of the other arm. So I'm going to draw something that's similar to this first arm that I drew up here, drawing a number 11, a curved line, and a curved line, making these lines a little bit longer, a little angled down, and then drawing an M. And then part of this leg is being overlapped, so all I'm going to draw here is just the letter U. And then kind of like a number 11 coming off of there. And I drew their toes a little bit differently, but I'm going to do an M again. So just do like that. And then whatever other details you want to add, it looks like they added some lines just to add some like texture to the skin of the dragon. You could add that too. You want to color this in, you could add any extra detail that way too. I'm going to add some lines for claws. Again, if you want your dragon to be breathing fire, it is your project, so it's up to you. Everyone, I hope you enjoyed this drawing, and I hope to see you again next video. All right, bye everyone.